Hello Galaxy, I'm Chris Perillo, and I am 3D printing a ghost. Alright, you good? Yeah. A ghost. That's what's printing right now. Another ghost. Found the perfect Pac-Man ghost. And wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? So I'm trying it at 0.2 mm layer height. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's doable, but I kind of want to try it again at 0.15. Just to see how it works. So after this one, I'm going to do another one. I mean, they're small enough. This is minuscule. This is so small. It's not like maybe a couple centimeters wide, if that. Like they're not that big. So kind of fun to potentially throw into someone's Halloween bucket that they can't eat, and then they get angry at me. When it's Pac-Man eating the power dot. That's right. The best kind of ghost. I'm like, you know what? I need a ghost. It's like, oh yeah. The ghosts that are eaten, look, those are blue. I could do that. Rojazz is asking my thoughts on the new Batman trailer, and I have not watched it. I know, I'm the only person on the internet who's not watched the new Batman trailer. Just did not happen. Chris feels very relaxed this good Sunday. Ectoplasms, relaxed is one way of putting it. Subdued, is that another good one? I also have, because it's Saturday, my cereal, Brownie Crunch. I ate some earlier when I streamed live on YouTube in the morning. It's been kind of an experiment for the past couple of weekends. I think the first weekend was turned out better than today's, but I'm still experimenting. I also have the archive, or the Chris Perillo Live YouTube channel that I'm thinking about broadcasting into as well on certain days. I kind of I almost wish that I had an early morning routine and could get up and stream live in the morning on YouTube, and then get on with my the work day as it comes around. But that's not as practical to do as doing things at the end of the day as I'm doing them here on Twitch. Sure. Yeah, Liz, you don't have to worry about a screen grab or anything like that for the brownie crunch if that's what you were going for. Because it's good. It's delicious. Brownish. Brownie-ish. Brownie. Not brown. Brownie. So, Jedi knows that I have it, and she has not come in with her cup. She was in here reading. I don't know if you caught her. Looks like I finished my milk. Although I'm pretty sure that I wasn't the only one drinking out of here. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna have to do some measurements next time. The milk got chocolatey earlier, so I expect this milk is going to also get chocolatey. Enjoy? Are you ready to enjoy me enjoying the cereal? Huh? Anybody? Yes? Everybody? Everybody wants... You should get your own. Go get your own. You know you wanna. Everyone... Ooh, man. That chocolate is chocolatey. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I'm just like... I smell the chocolate. Like, it's wafting. It's a perfect chocolate. You know, when you can smell the chocolate just by pouring milk on top of it, or the cereal... when you can smell the chocolate in the cereal simply by pouring milk on it. Can you describe the cereal like a wine connoisseur? Yes, this is a vintage 2021. I'm getting a slight whisper of cocoa. Possibly some oat notes. Am I getting oats? Cornmeal. I was thrown off. Coming out of the South America region. Delicious. Chad the alpha male. It is chocolate cereal for dinner because that's what all alpha males eat. I'm not even a delta male. You're lactose intolerant? Well, I'm vegan. So, no lactose in here. Directly from almond nipples. Hey, D. Randolph. This pure cyan is the perfect color for a Pac-Man ghost. Hints of color at 273. I'm getting that. No yellow dye that I know of. Nope. And possibly a soupçon of baking soda? Alright, Chris has me hooked up, indeed. Hey, Mine37388, thank you so much for being here. I miss all y'all. When I stream on YouTube in the morning, some of y'all are there. I mean, it's obviously out of the ordinary. YouTube remains not as much fun as Twitch. But the thing is like, a lot of the people on YouTube, I mean, they were asking questions that, like, I had already answered and uploaded to YouTube, like, recently, and, like... And it wasn't that much fun, I'll be honest. It just wasn't. Not just because of the drops, but honestly, chat was nowhere... Same amount of people, but chat is far more interactive on Twitch. Pringles are important. Any kind of snack food is important, especially when you're watching one of my streams. Lost in Space things. Primarily there, but I archive there, and I may end up...
Aceless cheered X100. Welcome back, Kurt. We missed you, especially Palpy.
Candy corn is not important. It's barely editable at all. Oh, man. No candy corn for me, thank you. Other people might like it, but ugh. Hollywood in 3D? Wait a minute. Hollywood in 3D now? So you changed your handle slightly. Everyone seems to be having a good evening. Dr. Andolph says he's not eating, or he's not saying that he's eating a whole box of Oreos right now, but he's not saying that, but that's what's happening. Okay, fair enough. Go for it. People were calling you Ned. That's funny. I get called Perilio. Mm. Mm-hmm. Just trying to keep myself to 2 bowls with this thing. I did my best to watch what... I think the problem that I've had lately has been too high of a fat intake. I'm not sure if it's the grapes that's throwing me off or what, but I think I've got a working hypothesis. I'll know by Monday, I'll know. Gotta wait for my digestive system to track, and of course, eating cereal throws it off too. Candy corn cereal? Really? Grapes are fine, eating too many now, though. Yeah, I've been eating a lot because they've been on sale. I'm Rick Moranis? I don't know what that means. Grapes are part of the acidic food category. So if you eat too much and give you acid reflux, that was not my problem. All right. The only time I ever drank milk as a kid was like that. Dairy milk, but it had to be chocolatey or you know, some flavor, right? Not even sugar milk. Sugar milk I couldn't do. It's funny how it works that way, huh? 4062 asks, now you have plenty of time to play with the iPhone 13 Pro camera, do you still maintain the 2-year-old? All right, hang on. I guess you missed the video. Give me a second. TLDR. There's a link to the playlist, including... Oh, tonight's did it not get added? Hang on just a second. There we go. The challenge video at the top, switching to an iPhone. Un momento. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Here you go. Gonna reply to you. There you go. There's the answer to your question. There's the answer. Watch that video. Hey, BBGen79. Good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. I got a few things I need to showcase to everybody. It's getting, you know, as much as I like wearing it, it is getting a little warm in here. So I'm going to take this off and get on with the Jedi really likes these. So I'm kind of glad. I think I'm missing 1 or 2, but I have chunky magnets. These are chunky...
Show me what you got!
Literally in the middle of it. Chunky Death Star Trooper... No, Death Squad Commander. What were these called? Commanders? Death Squad Commanders. Vintage. Chunky magnets. They're really chunky. There's a chunky Luke. He's even got the little diddly bop at the end of his lightsaber. It's kind of fun. Chunky magnet. We got I had 2 of these, and then I ordered the other ones on Entertainment Earth. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna try to get the collection. So I think I may be missing Princess Leia. She may be missing. I'm not sure how many others. But Jedi was having fun with them, and I don't mind. You know, they're chunky magnets, so that's not a big deal. They should be okay. Plus, you know, they're vintage. They're vintage style. To go with C-3PO, just a regular old R2-D2. Hey, Sesam. Is that a Pac-Man? It is a Pac-Man ghost. This is I'm trying it at this layer height, 0.2 mm, and it seems to be doing okay. But I'm gonna try a reslicing again at 0.15. Ootini! Got an Ootini-teeny. There's a teeny Ootini. Oh boy, we got an Aziz Light there from Comic Age. What are we going with, Comic Age? What are we doing? Ooby doob, ooby doob, ooby dooby dooby, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Big Head Han, like the worst Han Solo figure. I loved him, but the worst Han Solo figure ever produced. Big Head Han. I only found out about Small Head Han eons later. And I think I didn't get both the variants for my definitive collection, because like, I don't want the Big Head Han. We're going with pink, fair enough. I'll do pink. What's interesting is they took pictures of these figures, right? Like real figures, but they didn't have accessories with all of them, which is just odd. I have one of these actually down like at my feet on a trash can, but I thought, okay, well, we're gonna have the collection together. Keep the collection together. And then, time to Tusken Raid. Tusken Raid. There you go. You've now seen the full collection that Jedi has been getting a kick out of. We're going to add at the chat and go Aziz pink. It was blue earlier because Aveline French did a super chat and Aziz Light blued. Ow, man. I had this scratch. Or I've been scratching myself. I've had this itch on my back for the past couple of weeks, and I don't know why. It's bizarre. I don't know if it's skin that's too dry. It probably is, because it's getting to be that time of year. You want your filament to be dry, but not necessarily your skin. It's weird how it works. Yeah, this Pac-Man Ghost came out perfectly. That's kind of exciting. Hey, Lon Lon Milk Lover, good to see ya, as always. My fellow nerd. All my fellow nerds. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here on a Saturday evening. I do have, I mean, those are the only things I needed to showcase. And thank you, Liz or Kurt, for the screen grabs that are likely going over, if they have not already populated directly on Discord. They have. Look at that. Astounding. That's awesome. I'll be posting those on the Star Wars Radar. Kurt, fair enough, thank you. There's Discord, by the way. Discord, if you want to pop in there. What's just Jedi dressing up for? She's dressing up like a Grogu. It's like a Grogu onesie of sorts. So not like Grogu, but like it's just a Grogu-esque thing. So like the bottom of the ghost is like this. It almost looks like one of those peppermints. But then that's how big the ghost is. Not that big at all. So it's like perfect, right? This is not. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Boo, 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 boo. So these are kind of fun. So I'm gonna do 4 of them. Yeah, the 0.2 is not bad. The color is perfect. Like I said, David Randolph nailed the color. Pure cyan is the color for this. If you want to print your own ghost, I couldn't find a better model. Just for this ghost, I was like, oh yeah, it would be kind of cool to print all the colors of the ghost, but ultimately, I was like, no, the only ghost that I think would be fun would be the one that was, you know, edible ghost, right? And this cyan works perfectly. So here we go. We're gonna slice another one, slicing and dicing, wheeling and dealing. Here we go. If he's blue, does that mean you can eat him? Let's find out. Delicious. This is at 0.1. I'm also going. This was a 15% infill. I'm going 10% infill. We'll see. This isn't. I mean, this is good. This is like really, really good. This is pretty spectacular. I've got a slight discoloration, which may be other filament that popped in there. But I mean, this is very workable. This is viable. Like, I would give this as a gift. Here you go. Oops, sorry. I was zoomed in there. Let's zoom out. Yes, Dues. Yes, Dues. Who I know that, see, anybody that I know from Loyal Stream, I automatically know is like a 3D printing enthusiast. I I think Loyal's helped me get bitten by the giveaway bug again. Although I don't know what would trip everybody's trigger to do things in giveaways, but Loyal giving away a Prusa Mini on this stream at some point in the near future is exciting. You'll have plenty of time to pay attention to the date that it's going to drop, and Loyal's, continuing to give things. He can. I can't. I have to rely on folks. Last giveaway we did was the filament giveaway with D. Randolph, 1976, who happens to be here tonight. The filament that I'm using right now, as a matter of fact, Jesse PLA. Yeah, I give away advice. That's what I do. Now, I'm like something physical. I know a lot of people with the sponsorship of Thangs. They do like Pooch, and for hot makes they do a $50 Amazon gift card. And maybe that's it. Maybe it's something like that. Finding a sponsor to do something like that, which could work. You need another printer, lol, waiting for your tax refund. I think we're fine with just one. One is good. One is enough. I know the show was 8 is enough, but yeah, this is a fun little thing. Y'all need to get it. One is not enough. I think I found it on Thingiverse though, and a lot of people are migrating from Thingiverse to Fangs or to Prusa because of how it's kind of fallen to the wayside. You should do the Prusa Mini giveaway on a Friday, and they do filament giveaways each night leading up to it. That's not a bad idea, D. Randolph. That's really not a bad idea. Of course, I don't ever want to look a gift horse in the mouth. I would like to try to figure out how to do something on a regular basis, but almost like make it random. Like, not doing like every Friday, no, I would rather say every week, because that way you just don't know what day of the week something is going to be given away. You just have to be there. I'm like, all right, well, tonight we're going to give away the this. Tonight we're going to give away the that. I thought David said do a Prius giveaway. Oh, yeah. Car giveaway. Nah. You shouldn't look any horse in the mouth. The breath is terrible. Oh, I believe it. Alright. This was fine the last time. The first layer stuck the last time, so I'm not too worried about this one. And it's like, this is... Whoever modeled this, I think, did a fantastic job. A fun job. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. And Sue. Do not forget Sue. Oh, Sue. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Sue. Hollywood in 3D. So tonight, for TLDR, I brought some, this is my show and tell, an Intel Nook. You want to talk about something I would love to give away? I wish I could give away a PC every week. That would be absolutely wild. I can't necessarily do that because I don't have the hookups for it. But and I would love to do something. It's just the coordination just takes a lot. But you want to talk about something that would get attention, like giving away a PC every week? Ooh, that'd be good. Sue, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You just built a new PC. I'm gonna be talking about the Nook. This is a Hades Canyon Nook. I have it. I have a part of it. Like there's a post-it note because there's information there. This is Intel's property. It's not really mine, but I had been using it. I'm currently using another Nook, and this is so when I talk about a Nook, it's and maybe if I'm back here, it won't be as big of a deal. Yeah, if I'm just back here and not too close, an array of ports on each side. Got rubber grips. There's a way that you could. It also came with like a mounting. You can mount it like any which way, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is what was running the Twitch stream before I flipped to the new Nook, Tiger Lake, moving from KB Lake, to Tiger Lake. So it was a bit of an upgrade. Look away for 1 minute and a wild Nook appears. Oh, I love the Nook. In fact, I told the Nook team, I said, hey, I'm really excited about the Nook. I'm going to do a video on it. And they're like, wow, let us know when you do it. I'm like, okay. So it's kind of exciting to work at Intel and be able to communicate with teams who are very excited about the products that they make. And the Nook is, there's just something just absolutely fantastic about it. It's small, it's convenient and all that. So like the prop is going to be, I don't know, is that still, that's a bit. So I'm basically going to like wave it around, hold it like, hold it like this. Not, because again, there's different numbers here. That I don't want to like violate, like, oh no, so I'll just like, there we go, it's very small, very tiny, very minuscule. So that's what we're gonna. You work in edutech. I tell you what, edutech is a nightmare. Having just been for 2 days having Jedi schooled at home with homeschool options, the software is just it's bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, they're a disjointed experience. Using this platform for this, that platform for the other thing, and a third platform entirely, and then a fourth platform. It's like, for managing one class. Like, it's asinine. Absolutely asinine. Like, this is just, how is it not better than this? Seriously, how is it not better? Like, I know there are a lot of platforms that help manage these things, but it needs to be under one roof. You might even say that it's the next unit of computing. Nook. Nook, nook, nook. Nook, nook, nook. Why guy, huh? Platform Wars, yeah. So anyway, that's the TLDR that I was going to record tonight. If you don't mind. Talking about my Nook. I can't demonstrate the Nook that I'm using, because I'm using it right now. Ooh. I gotta send this to Eclipse Empire. I found that there's a new exclusive figure at Disney parks. So close to the drop target. Sorry about that. Tech department had non-involvement and could do nothing. Yeah, especially when those things are purchased and set up by departments vendors on their own. When they want to help when it breaks. It's just I understand the promise and potential, but like it's a mess, and there needs to be a better experience, like stem to stern. I understand what they're trying to do, but like you can't use one platform for one thing and another platform for something entirely, for something else. Like it's messy. It gets really messy really fast when you're using Google this and platform this and Zoom that. It's just like I understand how to navigate that, but like for a student, it's just it's a mess. You want to talk about something that is ripe for disruption, it's that sector. Like a platform, like one platform. That's it. This is the platform that does X, Y, and Z. Does it all. It has to. Or plugging. What do you mean you're ready? Ready for what? Oh. I was like, ready. I wasn't planning on anything. I think I like it dry more. Which is why everything needs to be coordinated through an actual comp services department. Oh, I believe it. Is there really any money to be made from those customers, though? Well, education, yes. Education is a huge market, so to speak. And it's well served. The problem is that if a platform chooses to do it, in a certain way, and they don't control the experience stem to stern, you just come up with a very disconnected type of experience. You know me, I'm a software guy. Not hardware at all. The hardware isn't an issue. The fact that you could use any product is a boon. Like, it's not. It would be great, though. I will say this. It would be great if they standardized and said, all right, well, for this school, you have to have a Chromebook, or you have to have Chrome OS, or you have to have access to these Chrome services. That would be great, because then it would be all in one. Everything. Stem to stern. Like, no using this for that, this for the other thing, and this. So, yeah, Google, from what I can tell, Google is the most fleshed out, and we're using bits of it, but not all of it. And it comes down to the teacher. The teacher has to decide whether or not they're using it. the teacher has to decide whether they're going to use the proprietary messaging platform or they're going to use email. It's just like, this is not a good experience at all. It's too disjointed. Too many things. Too many balls can get dropped. We're a Google-based district, have been for 5-6 years. This summer, we removed all the classroom PCs and forced them to shift to Chrome. That's been an adventure, I bet. Ask Microsoft how much they made from the university system in the U.S. when they forced them to hold a license for each individual PC back when Windows 3.11 was a thing. Yeah, I'm sure it was a massive amount. So I just wish that it was just one platform. Like, I wish it was, okay, we use Google Classroom. Okay, cool. Awesome, because then it's all in one spot. Your calendar, your invites, your meetings, the classroom, assignments, everything is tracked that way. But that's not how it works. At least at this point. It's a little disjointed, to say the least. But I can see, like, why people like the Google stuff, because, I mean, it's just simple, straightforward. That's basically what, I mean, I had Jedi on a Chromebook, then switched her to the iPad. Alright. I wrenched something. I, like, pulled a muscle or something in my back. But okay, my biggest peeve in EDU and EGU tech, there are so many companies that show up with a product or service that was concept designed for business, but then didn't really pan out commercially, so they pivot to EGU because it's a golden goose. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. Like, you can tell when something was not designed for education. In the platform that we're using to organize everything in her account is a new one. It's a proprietary one, but then they plug into other services externally, which is just, it's an interesting strategy. I'll say that, but it's still very much not prime, because every teacher, it's disjointed with every teacher. One teacher does it this way, another teacher does it another way. I'm like, that's just, if we had a preference, that's, you know, I would say I would prefer that all our teachers used this software or that software for trackability or, you know, accountability. Looking at you, MakerBot. Ooh, shots fired. Izzy says, just turned in. Not sure if you talked about it yet. How do you feel about the rumor leaks of a notch in upcoming MacBooks? Well, I did mention it in the YouTube stream earlier today. And feel free to follow me over on YouTube. It went private though, so I didn't go on at length. I mean, initially I kind of recoiled. I'm like, and I laughed. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna. I'm thinking as I'm looking at them, like, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do it. So I prefer my computers. I prefer my computer screens without notches. That's my preference. That's what I will say. Again, remember, I work for Intel, competitor at this stage. I prefer my laptop screens notchless. I also think, that said, it would be easier to accommodate a notch on a mini LED display on Mac OS than it would to have accommodated the notch on iOS, because you don't have a lot of space on an iOS screen. And they didn't do a very good job with it. I mean, they make it stand out like a sore thumb, like across everything, which is frustrating. But Mac OS has dark mode, and so you got like menu items, like your drop down menu, and then you got your other menu icons on the other side. So rarely, if ever, I mean, there are times certainly where I'll see, like, in Chrome, like, it's not quite getting to the middle. The Chrome option's not quite in the middle. But you know, it's, if they release it with a notch, I don't think I would be impacted by the implementation of it, unless they make it, unless they do it the wrong way, and I don't think they would. But, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath. So it comes down to implementation, because dark mode would mitigate it. In the way that I have the screen, my Mac setup is, I keep everything hidden until I need it. And then I, like, go to the top, and then, because I don't need to see the menu items all the time. I don't need to see the Apple logo and all that stuff. So I have it hidden anyway, which means that, and I use a black wallpaper. So I think the only people that would be damaged by it would be the people that don't use a black wallpaper. My wallpaper is, like, it is black. I do not have a wallpaper. I know I was all excited about it for years, but I'm like, ultimately, I just decided I'm going black. Every wallpaper I have is black. Dark, black, nothing. I just find it keeps me focused, helps me, feel like I'm concentrating on what I need to concentrate on, and I like it. So with a black wallpaper, even with the menu down, that menu in dark mode, it would be black anyway. So whether the menu's down or whether it's curled up and hidden, there would be very few possibilities for that notch, the so-called notch, to combat the elements in such a way. I mean, but it's Apple. I don't know what they're thinking. I just would say I prefer it notchless. That's me. Because another use case that I have is when I zoom in, because I zoom in on the screen all the time. So if I zoom in on the screen, the notch will become apparent, which is sad. But it is what it is. I don't know. Let me put it this way. I would hope that the only rumor I want to come true is the one with the high refresh rate screen, the ProMotion display. That's the only rumor I want to have come true. The only rumor. You have a webcam mode on your monitor. It gives me a pseudo notch. Yeah, I used to, but I got away from it. So I'm hopeful that if they do, that it's not bad. But remember, I prefer my computer screens notchless. That's my preference. That's the answer to the question. That's the best way I could possibly answer that question. Because again, I don't work for Apple. I'm not sure if I'm a would-be buyer. So it is what it is. You don't want MagSafe back? I'd take MagSafe, but I also like the USB-C. So I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what they're planning on doing. This is the thing that's got me immensely concerned. So you hope the SD card slot rumor is true. See, I don't do SD cards haven't done SD cards for years. Hey, Toying Around, good to see you. Shout out to Toying Around. Good to see you. Welcome back to the Play Shop. Tonight I am printing Pac-Man ghosts. Wagga, 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 wagga. You can eat them if you want. I'm not that desperate for my screen to go right up to the edge. Like I said, it boils down to the implementation. It's always going to be the implementation for me. It's like, how is it in software? Is it an impediment? Does it work well? And that remains to be seen. I would rather have a high refresh rate and no notch than a notch and no high refresh rate, personally. If I were to choose. Higher quality webcam would be nice, but again, I wouldn't mind having a bezel just for the evenness. But, it's Apple. Apple's gonna Apple. They can't hold it back. Gonna print Pac-Man? Nah. Because this is more, it's Halloween. It's a Halloween ghost. See, we'll have all these Halloween decor things printed off from last year, or from this year, for next year. I mean, the Dollar Tree stuff comes and goes, but the nice thing is so I've got them printed. So we'll have Halloween decor, and then pretty soon I'm going to be printing Christmas decor. It's so tiny. Oh yeah, these are tiny. These are small. I don't print very large. I think if I zoom in, yeah, this seems it's going to be about. I mean, the resolution is finer. It's a 0.15 versus a 0.20. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see if I can tell the difference. It's not going to take that long to do. Or these don't take that long to do. Alright, is everybody ready for tonight's TLDR? Now that we've blasted through the cereal, Jedi's got her bowl. I'm getting a whiff of cocoa. Is everyone ready? We're going to try this? We're going to try to do this? Alright, here we go. I'm going to talk about my Nook. Why I love the Nook. I just want to get this in the can is why. I know everyone else is talking about MacBooks, and I'm like, here's my Nook! I need to work on timing. Well, that's the thing, is how am I supposed to work for Intel and then get a MacBook? It just doesn't, it won't add up. It won't add up. Has everyone tried to hit one of those prints with 2000 grit sandpaper and polish it? That I don't know. Possibly. I don't do a lot of sanding. Sounds like a Chanel perfume. Whiff of cocoa. Oh, it could be. I'd wear a cocoa perfume. I would. I'd rock that. Why not? Then everyone would want to eat me. Rushed to hospital last night. Oh no. Couldn't wee without tremendous pain. Oh no. Kidney stone. Oh jeez, man cave hobbies. That's like one of the only things I hope I never experience is that. I've heard about it. Yikes. Sorry to hear that, man cave hobbies. So sorry, Heath. That's one thing again, never had one. Don't want one. I've had issues peeing before, but not that. I think Jerry Barnacles Nerdgasms had him before. Pain. Intel workers can't buy competing products. Oh, we could, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm Intel, so even talking about an M1X or an M1 based product, it doesn't square. I don't know if I feel good. I don't know if I feel okay doing that, right? Because it's a competitor, and talking about the competitor like that in terms of a competing product where you could buy this processor or another processor. Granted, the options with Intel are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. We're still there for now. Yay! Rip out the M1 and throw an i9 into it? Yeah, Mark. Why not? Why not? Yep, not in a good way. Well, Heath, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop TLDR. I've got my notepad up. 10 reasons the Intel Nook is the best PC for me. Next unit of computing. And we'll get the timer. Time for timer. Or, I'm sorry, stopwatch. Reset. Resetting stopwatch. Alright. Glad they caught it early. Yeah, no doubt, dude. Alright, y'all talk about kidney stones. I'm going to talk about Nook. Nook, Nook, Nook. Sure. Thank you. Sausage. I brought water. Thank you. Ooh, what's this sausage? White Life? It's definitely vegan sausage. It's like breakfast sausage. No, it's fine. It tastes fine. You can tell the texture. Yeah? Yeah, I know. Because she told me. I gotta give Kevin... I mean, I don't want to strap him with 3D printed stuff, but... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let me know. He wants to hang on. He wants to 3D print some stuff. He doesn't have a 3D printer, but he wants to 3D print some stuff. So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Uh-huh. Oh, he hasn't. I haven't printed a rock launcher for him, have I? Oh, the white one, yeah. The glow in the dark, yeah. I gotta do the green one anyway. Because I gotta do like a Slimer or something. I gotta find a good Slimer model. I don't know. Can you hear her? Right. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, no, it's fine. That's great. I'm fine. Tell him I'll text her and say yeah, it's fine. Cause yeah, I just you know, she can message him to me. I don't like messing with USB sticks. I'd rather deal with email. Just to email him to me. Oh, the Jedi wore her Grogu watch because it's got a pedometer. Well, it sounds like they are friends. Well, don't call it a play date. Just say, come over. We'll 3D print some stuff and have at it. Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Just have her come over. Or say, have him come over. All right, I'll text her. Give me a second. Let me. Oh, next rainy day is like what? Tomorrow? Hang on. Pay.
Yeah.
All right, I've made a note. I'll message her. I'll tell her. Yeah, it's totally fine. Kevin. Yeah, that's fine. Like, cause he can come over 3D print. Do those Nooks have Thunderbolt? Yes. Thunderbolt ports. My Nook here has Thunderbolt 3. A couple Thunderbolt 3 ports. Of course, I'm looking forward to the Alder Lake Nook. I'm like, when is that one coming, Nook team? If you're looking for a tester or to showcase an Alder Lake Nook, I would like to volunteer myself as tribute. All right. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear Diana, but we were talking about a neighbor kid who's possibly interested in 3D printing, and he did a model. He did the iPhone stand that I printed out. He's excited. Then I made a little catapult that he loved. You know, just things that I haven't printed too many catapults lately. I only had a few of them just lying around, but you know, I'll give him a little Pac-Man. I'll give him a whole bunch of little trinkets that, you know, I'm sure they'll get thrown away at some point, but. Thank you for following, Faulty Vi. Faulty V? Alright, we're going to talk about the Nook. Are we ready to talk about the Nook? Here we go. In Intel Nook, I thought you are going to talk about the Nook. No, not the Nook. Nook. The Nook. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I am streaming this live on Twitch. Right now, I'm there every night at 6 p.m. You can join me and the rest of the community geeking out every night. Tonight, I'm talking about one of my favorite PCs of all time. It happens to be a PC that I'm using right now to stream and record this video simultaneously. It is powerful because it's an Intel Nook. NUC, Next Unit of Computing. That's what Nook is short for. I called it Nook. I don't know if it's NUC, Nook. Nook. Maybe I'm just a fan of the Three Stooges. I know that's Nook. Forgive me. This is a Nook, and it is very small and incredibly powerful. This is really the first Nook that I used. Nook. I've called them Nooks. Nooks. Let me try it again. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I'm streaming this live on Twitch right now and recording it for your app. I had a fart there. Okay, got it out of me. It's all good. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. Should I do that? I'll do that. Yeah, that sounded fine. It looked fine, too. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Nook! Nook and Futz. Hello, Ow! Oh. Hit my hand on the back of the desk. Ow! Okay. Man, come on, Chris. Maybe I shouldn't wave the Nook. Ooh, I almost hit stop streaming. I didn't want to do that. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily... Can you still see it? I'm trying to get this right. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I'm actually streaming this live, recording live. Come on, Chris. I gotta get past this. This is why I like doing this stuff live. Who is it? Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I'm actually streaming this recording live on Twitch as I'm recording it. I'm there every night at 6 p.m. with the rest of the community geeking out about one thing or another, and tonight I'm geeking out about this. A Nook. An Intel Nook. NUC. Next Unit of Computing. Nook. Nook. I've said it both ways. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to say it. All I know is I love it. This was my first Nook. And it's not really mine. It is property of Intel, my employer, and one of the people that I worked with ended up sending it to me because I was looking for a stream computer and something that was capable of playing games, live streaming at the same time, possibly even recording. This was ample. I'm also using a current-gen Intel Nook to record and stream the video you're watching right now. It's actually a Tiger Lake Nook that's tucked away behind the desk, and I realized I've never really talked about the Nook. Or NUC. I did mention to the team that I was going to do this video, and they got really excited. So then I got really excited, because it's really exciting when you talk to people who love doing what they do. And if you've never heard of this type of PC, you're missing out. Because this is my favorite type of PC. Because it has everything that I want, everything I need, and then some. Ports aplenty in a tiny little package. And that's what I love about it. I know some people love building PCs. I'm not so sure I'm one of those type of people. So here are 10 reasons why I love my Nook. Or now I have 2, really. It's just I don't use this one because I got a newer one. I got the upgrade. Cannot wait for the new Nook. So if the team's watching, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I'm open to tests and play and use and promote. So the first reason that I love the Nook, and I think a lot of people do, is because it's small, diminutive, but powerful, and that's the key. I have certain needs. Like, nobody really wonders if my PC is capable of handling the things that I do, because what I do is just seamless to the audience, the live stream audience, the people who watch videos on YouTube. Everything is handled on the Nook, with plenty of CPU to spare. Absolutely, plenty of overhead. But the small size also means that it doesn't seem to emit a lot of heat, so this room tends to get warm and had been warm with larger PCs. It doesn't happen anymore with the Nook, so the small factor is still powerful enough to power what I need, but it's the size that I absolutely love. It has everything that I need. I mentioned ports, right? And depending on your Nook configuration, you get different ports. This one had 2 Ethernet ports. I only used 1. Plenty of USB ports, Thunderbolt ports, mini display ports, HDMI, ports on the front, ports on the back, like everywhere. Like, that's the thing, is you can never have too many ports. And given that this is not really something that could be expanded, at least, you know, from what is here inside the case, you kind of need to pack in as many ports as you might possibly need. And I have found the ports to be more than plenty, so I've been happy that it's had everything that I need. I'm not a modder, as I mentioned, so I'm not someone who's looking to necessarily do anything with the PC. It's out of the way. I know it's there. I just don't need to see it. I've got cables coming out, but the PC is tucked away. It doesn't need to be seen. But you could make it seen if you wanted to. It's just that I have precious desk space. And let me try that again. Well, I think you knew exactly what I said. Did I mention I was doing this live, streaming it live? I'm saying that there's not a lot of space on my desk because things end up piling up, like 3D printers and cameras and lights and other computers. So the fact that I can tuck it away is another huge benefit to me. Not being a modder means that I don't have to worry about keeping it on display after I built this amazing PC. It's like an art form. Not being one makes the Nook a better choice for me. Being able to keep it, you know, tucked away and hidden away and having it small makes it, you know, another amazing choice for me. Having it be powerful is, you know what? I'm repeating myself. I got a better idea about how to do this. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching the Locker Room Daily Report, or TLDR for short. I'm actually doing this recording live on Twitch. I'm streaming live on Twitch, as I am every night at 6 p.m. You can join me and the rest of the community over there every night if you like to geek out. And tonight, I'm geeking out about this! An Intel NUC, or I call it a Nook. Nook, NUC, Next Unit of Computing. This is a very small and powerful PC. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about this, or as many people as I'd like to see talking about it, because this has been easily the best form factor for a PC, a non-portable PC, really, as in not a laptop PC for me. And I didn't know about it until recently, in recent years, I should say. This was my first Nook. I'm actually on my second Nook, the one that I'm using to record this video and stream live video at the same time. Very, very nice. I'm glad that I work at Intel. In fact, when I told the NUC team, or the Nook team, that I was planning on doing this video, they got excited. And then I got excited, because it's really exciting when you find something that works very, very, very well. And I wanted to run through, like, 10 reasons why the Nook is the perfect PC for me. And again, non-portable, non-laptop PC. That was my primary use case, because I needed something as a creator, streamer. I needed something that just worked. And I have certain parameters in which I operate, certain needs that the Nook, you know, in just using this particular Nook, this one here, the one obviously that I'm not actively using in the recording of this video, you know, it showed me that it was possible to have a powerful PC without having that PC dominate the desk. And that's, I'm a huge fan of that. So here, I'm just going to rattle off 10 reasons, and then, of course, go back and dive a little deeper. These are the reasons I love my Nook. It's the best PC for me. It's small. It has everything I need. I'm not a modder. I keep it completely out of the way, and it can be. I use it for live streams, so it's powerful. Very powerful. I could probably throw even more at it, and it would still handle things without a hiccup. I don't need to go mobile with it. I can still push 120 FPS across 2 monitors with this thing, if not more. I hadn't tried more than just 2. For upgrades, I'm not someone who would necessarily swap out components. I would look to do, like, platform upgrades, as in I'm waiting for the next Nook to come along. The Alder Lake Nook is right around the corner, at least at the time of this recording, and I'm just saying I'm available, because I got a Tiger Lake, which is very, very, very powerful, but, you know, there's a new, more powerful computer that's coming down the pike, and I want it. I don't even know what it is yet, and I can tell you, I want it. So that would be my type of upgrade. I would upgrade the entire Nook rather than just upgrading components in it. And that's usually the type of upgrader I am anyway. It's quiet. It doesn't produce much heat. It's got configurable performance parameters in software. And then the last reason, because these are my list of 10, and I'm going to go back, it's largely provided an uncluttered software experience, which for me, when it comes to Windows, is important, because I'm a software enthusiast. I like running lean, mean, and clean. I don't need too much software getting in the way and possibly causing problems, but I haven't had any issues with plugging in external devices and driver support. Of course, it's Windows. And I also have not had any issues running into any kind of third-party software from an OEM that doesn't really exist with this particular Nook. So it has everything I need. It ticks all the boxes and doesn't tick me off. That's probably the most important factor for me when it comes to picking up a computer, that I'm not dissatisfied with it. It does its job, and I feel like maybe it's not necessarily future-proof, that's the wrong word, but that I could use it for years to come without necessarily having to upgrade to the latest and greatest. In fact, I could probably still be using this particular Nook it's a few years old now, to power the stream and be just fine. It's just that, you know, the newer generations would, you know, make it a little more smooth, right? Less CPU time, less GPU time, which of course frees up resources to do a great many things. So going back through this list, it is small. Like I cannot, you know, overstate this enough. Tiny. Like I'm holding it in my hands, but again, one of those reasons I got it is not just because of the size, but because it's powerful. You got all these ports. Thunderbolt, USB, Ethernet, this particular one had a couple of jacks, but I only used one. HDMI, display port, there's ports on the front, including headphone jack, SD card slot, there's a Kensington lock slot, I think on the side. So it's small, powerful. I shouldn't smack the PC. Sorry that I didn't want to draw anything loose. I don't think I did. Everything is pretty much solid state. That's how I also prefer my PCs. No moving parts, well, except for the fans, which you never really hear. I mean, they may be happening right now. The fans may be going. You can actually configure the fan performance in software on the Nook, which is nice. But I have it set for max performance, but balanced with the fans. So inevitably, I don't have fan noise. The only fan that you might hear in this video is the fan that is on the 3D printer. Me 3D printing little Pac-Man ghosts for Halloween. It's kind of fun, little cute thing. So I have space on my desk for a 3D printer, but in terms of a PC, not right now. Maybe at some point in the future, like a Star Wars themed custom PC. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But again, then I have to worry about size, and then I have to worry about power, and then I have to worry about fans and heat. And I don't have to worry about that with the Nook. And this is to me the most critical part of this the prospect. Like, it's out of the way. It's tucked away behind the desk. I got cables coming out, connected to everything that they need to be connected to. But I just don't need to see the PC. I don't want to see the PC. Like, I use laptops because the keyboard's attached and you got the screen. It's like an all-in-one device. But I needed something for a scenario where it was just set it and forget it. Don't even worry about it. You've got it connected. You can interact with it. But you don't need to see the actual hardware. And that's, been the way that I've had my PC for a while. It's always been tucked behind the desk. But inevitably, I'd always have to go behind it, do things with it, mess with things. I don't have to do that with a Nook. Like, rarely, if ever. Sometimes, usually when there's like a power outage, I might have to go behind the desk, but I don't have to do it all that often. So it is capable of handling everything I throw at it. It takes up no space at all, is expandable to the point where I believe I may still have a few ports that are open, but most of them are set. Most of them are good. I have everything that I need, going in and coming out of the PC. And, that's something that, in terms of my use case, I thought was very important. I cannot believe that more people are not talking about Nook. Nook, Nook, Nook. I know Curly did. No, that was Nyuk. Nyuk, Nyuk, Nyuk. But this is no joke. Like, this is seriously a powerful PC that so many people don't know exists. So I thought, all right, I'm doing this on my own volition. Yes, I work for Intel, but I'm doing this because I'm using it. I'm doing it, yes, because they sent it to me specifically to use, but not necessarily to ask me to do this. I'm doing this because it's one of those things that when you realize this type of PC exists, suddenly you get a different idea of what a PC could be. Something very powerful, something very small, something that could run very silent, very cool, but still be powerful enough to do the things that you need to do. And then the software experience, to me, that's like the cherry on top, is the fact that there aren't a lot of cherries on top. Like, it's something where you could configure a Nook and basically get a Nook system that has exactly what you need without too much, and pay an amount that is perfect for your budget. But to me, it's less about budget and more about what's the PC that I need. What's the PC that I'm looking for? And I'm telling you, every one of these checkboxes that I had, like, mentally, I didn't even realize that were already checked off by the Nook. So if you're not aware of it, at least you are now. I can't promise that I know everything about the Nook. I don't know everything about PCs, but I just know what I like, and I know what I appreciate. And I've appreciated the ability to use a system like this. Instead of just talking about it, I like using something, because those, to me, those types of experiences speak volumes. No one's ever complained about the performance of my live stream. There's a reason for that. I'm using an Intel Nook. And that was the take, I think. Thank you for the new follows, Roman6, Dax Lorian, and It's Bits 82. I was laying down some info on this is for TLDR here. Hopefully, did it sound okay? Was that a good take? Because I figured I'd just run through the list first and then go back. I think that's the right way of doing it. I feel it's the right way of doing it. You think it was good? All right, dudes, thank you. Did we do a prediction payout? Oh, how many takes? 3 to 6. It was 3. See, these takes things. Okay, so it was 3 to 6. Prediction complete. Something went wrong. What do you mean? Complete prediction. Why would it let me? Radon S. Sorry, Ryan Das. Glad you checked it out. The Nook. Hard to put all the Nook love in a short video. Well, 10 minutes is short for me. No, I have to start again. No! This, Man Cave Hobbies, this has an AMD card in it. This one has an AMD video card in it. Now, the Nook I really want is the one that's got Intel discrete and integrated graphics. Oh, you did it? Okay, cool. Thank you, Liz. I'm not gonna start again. Oh my god. Took me forever to just get through that. I'm happy to. I mean... I feel as long as like it's as long as I explained the value of it to me and like why I like it and why I've enjoyed it, you know, without sounding like a fanboy. And like I put it in there, I'm like, they didn't ask me to do this. I just said I need to do this. So hopefully they like it. So I'm gonna get it to them. And then they're gonna say, Chris, oh no, oh Chris. I don't think that it's like a laptop. Not really. This is like it's a desktop PC, but it's powerful and small. Like there's a reason I think people love these things. Uh-oh. Lord Vader's here. Everyone watch your cookies. He steals them. That's what he does. Lord Vader, stay away from the cookies. Thank you very much. Can upgrade the GPU, etc. On this one, no. There are different Nooks that are configurable, right? You can make your own. You can set your own configuration. You can buy whichever one you want. There are like OEMs and all that, but Faulty says I've considered a Nook to run a NAS Plex server, but build it into an old GameCube shell. See, that's a cool idea. So that's the thing. Is it's small but powerful. You could do that. Early Nooks use laptop CPUs. More recent ones have full desktop processors. Yeah. The Nook that I have, the first Nook that I had used a laptop CPU, I think, KB Lake, and then the one I'm using right now is Tiger Lake. I can start the stream now, Dark Toy Lord? Thank you. You missed all the cool, chunky Star Wars magnets, though, Dark Toy Lord. They're all in Discord, though. Oh, you meant as far as upgradability of components. Yeah, that makes sense. Although I thought they got around that. Oh, we got a Charades? Alright, hang on. We got a Charades redeem. Alright, so what's the... I gotta... Who's calling? Why do I hear something calling in the other room? Alright, so I'm looking at... Alright, what am I doing for Charades? What am I doing for... I gotta know. The mods have to tell me. I got a posture check, so I'm sitting up straight. But what's the Charades? The mods have to tell me what Charades are. You got to tell me like a book, a movie, or a TV show, and I have to do Charades until someone guesses, and then they get points. I'm waiting. Oh, Kurt, I hate you. All right, here we go. Ready to do Charades? Someone's gonna win. What is it? What? How many points does one win? 1,000,000? 100,000? I can't remember. For Charades. Here we go with Charades. It is a Pac-Man Ghost, famous. All right, here we go. You gotta guess. So here it is. So it's... Wait, no. This is going to be difficult to do without actual audio feedback. Okay, restart. Okay, I have to provide audio feedback because I can't just point. Restarted. You got the third syllable correct. Damn you, Kurt! Oh my God. How are you not getting this? Oh, God. my god, X-Files, you finally got it! Oh my god! Oh my god, X-Files, you finally got it! It was a freaking anchor! I couldn't figure it, and it was like, then I was acting out all the freaking scenes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, dear god. I thought, I'm thinking, what other scenes? What other scenes from freaking Anchorman? I'm like, okay, I got it. What? Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm talking, I'm doing the thing, I'm smoking, I'm a mustache, I'm a flautist, right? Like, I'm in a glass case of emotion, Baxter! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. What, how many points did we decide? How many, did I say 1,000,000? That's gotta be like, oh man, I should get the points. What? I should be getting the points for the charades. What was it? Hang on, let me check the channel redemption points again. Because I can't, I want to make sure I give you the right amount of points. Oh my god, that's like the first charade. I added this as a channel point redemption because I thought it'd be really fun. It is. It's because it gets people going. It gets it interactive. That's what I was going for. That and Would You Rather I just added. So charades, here we go. What is it worth? Edit. Yeah, 1,000,000? 1,000,000 points. X-Files. X-Files gets 1,000,000. Add points to X-Files. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I'm looking like, God. Thank you, Anonymous, for the Jabba laugh. Here we go. Add points to X-Files. 1,000,000. Just like that. Wow. Oh my god. This was either the worst or best idea that I ever had. Oh my god. To do the charades. I was like, you know, I'm thinking through, like, what would be a good interactive, get chat going, you know, something different. And I was like, so I did the Would You Rather, right? And then I was like, charades. Charades is always a fun little, so I was trying to think through, like, party games. And so charades ended up, I was like, alright, we'll try it. So it worked. I think it's going to pay dividends for the mods. Oh, it must. Oh, no. We got another one. We got another charades. All right. Another charades. Here we go. All right, mods. Hope you guys, because it's got to be a book, a TV show, or a movie. Okay, I think Liz is working on this one. Oh, God. No, now all the mods are chatting. Ooh, this one. Is that what we're going with? All right, I think that's the one we're going with. Oh, okay. So wait, we got a couple in the queue. Okay, I'm gonna go with Liz's this time. Then Krusty's next. Okay, here we go. 1,000,000 Perillo popcorn on the line. All right. Okay. Maybe I don't want to use Liz's. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Mark H, you got the second one. Oh, Mark H, you got it. Never mind. Mark H, you nailed it. There we go. It was Golden Girls. So add points. That one was so much easier. My God. Anchorman was just hell. I'm like, because I was thinking, like, how Anchorman, oh my God. I don't think I could have done Anchorman again. And once we've done one, it's definitely off the table. Can't do it again. Housewives of OC. Yeah, I'm not sure how to tell people they got half the second word right unless a mod jumps in. Anchor, yeah, but think about it. How are you going to do Anchorman? You needed an icebreaker. Oh, that was one hell of an icebreaker. Oh my god. I got 2 in the queue now? Wait, 2? Oh my god, I do. Okay, another Charades has come in, so here we go. I'm going to go with Krusty's recommendation. Another Charades. Here we go. 1,000,000 points on the line. That's a lot. It's a lot of moolah. How can I do? Hollywood in 3D got it. Hawaii 5-0. Because I was like, how am I going to say Hollywood? How am I going to say 5-0? Like, because then I'd be doing like, you know, second word 5. Like it would. I mean, like, wait, fifth word. I mean, so it wouldn't have worked. Hollywood N3D. Add points to Hollywood N3D. 1,000,000 Perillo popcorn right there for you. Oh, have I pushed through the queue? Did I do the entire queue? And the funny thing is that it just King Cardano redeemed the first one. Then y'all jumped on. Dang it! It was in the middle of typing Hawaii 5-0. Oh, you gotta be fast. What is Would You Rather? Would You Rather is a game where you say, would you rather eat cereal in warm milk or eat cereal in cold orange juice, right? So like 2 rather disgusting thoughts, but they like you have to choose one. Or would you rather live stream on Twitch once a week or live stream on YouTube every day, right? You know, it's something that where it's like a dramatic difference. That's like the would you rather game. We played that a long time ago, but I thought, you know, the idea is like I was trying to think through these types of games that I could play in the live stream. So, you thought you got it first, Ashmo? Did you? Let me scroll up. I'll give you the points. No, you didn't, Ashmo. Hollywood N3D got it right before you. He got it right before you. Oh, great! Two new charades. 2 new charades. Okay, what's my next one? Mods. All right, mods. Oh, okay, Krusty's got it. Oh my god. How the? All right. I may need the mods' help with saying you got the second word correct so that I don't have to talk, but yes, the second word there is correct. Restarted, got it. I'm like trying to think, how do I do iron? Oh my god. Restarted, congratulations. Add points to, I got, oh my god. Restarted. Easiest 1,000,000 points you will earn today. You know that sometimes a little kid does something weird, you want to laugh, but you can't react otherwise. Then it turns into a game, kind of like that. What, this? Kind of is. MasterChef. See, some of these shows I've never even seen. Now we have one more in the queue. I saw one more in the queue. I never saw Iron Chef. So remember, I can do a book, TV show, or movie. Like, it's got to be one of those 3. Because otherwise, oh my god. Oh my God, Liz! Here we go! 1,000,000 points on the line. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. Hollywood N3D got it! How the hell did you pull that out? Hollywood N3D got it! I didn't even get the women! I just got the little! Add points to Hollywood N3D.
Duos Falcon cheered X250.
Thank you so much for that cheer. Really appreciate it, dudes. Very appreciated. Rigged. It's not rigged. He's not a mod. Only the mods know. Wait, did another one come in? Or are we good? Oh, I got a would you rather. Okay, Ceniup asks, would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade? Oh my God. Coma for a decade. Easily. I would rather lose 10 years of my life than go to jail. Easily. That, not even, no question. No question. No question. Yeah, definitely. Do we have, are we caught up, or do we have one more charade to go? I want to make sure I get redemptions for everyone. Okay, I've got a charade ready to go, but let me go ahead and do Ceniup's Would You Rather. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life? Rewind. I would say rewind. There are many things that I would do differently. Many, 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 many things. Like introducing charades months ago, for example. Alright, here we go. Hang on. Do y'all know the charades? Do you know do you know what you're... Okay, so let me do a crash course, right? For charades, just for everybody. So, in charades, it's either a book, a TV show, or a movie, right? This is the way they did movies, right? And then, like, 2 words would be an example, and then first word, and then you would act it out. And then you would say first word, second syllable, like when you tap, like how many fingers here, that's your syllables, like first syllable, second syllable, 3 syllables, and then it's and of the. So when I did this, it's and of the. So that's the common words, and of the. So again, here we go. I'm just giving you a crash course so that y'all are aware that's kind of how you play, right? Or at least that's how we used to play, and of the. So, it's... Airwolf got it. Okay, so now I explained it. God, how am I gonna do this? Oh... Krillin got it. Krillin got it. I was blue. I was down. I was blue. Sad. And then I was playing the blue. I was like da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, Krillin got that one. Add points to Krillin. Oh my God, y'all are like, I could. This is the time where like people come out of the woodwork. I'm a charades master. I could totally have done that way better than Chris. I know how to do charades. Chris he's an amateur. Speaking of amateur, let's see how this came out at 0.15. Honestly, not that much different than the 0.20. Maybe a little smoother, not by much, imperceivably. I'll do another one. You saw a re-showing of the Blues Brothers? I didn't see Blues Brothers until, like, much later in life. We've got a Would You Rather from Cenia. Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your bed? Rat in the kitchen, easily. 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 Avaline has redeemed a Charades. Okay, great. Krusty's got... Oh, damn you, Krusty. Okay, here we go. We've got 2 Charades stacked now. Here we go, here we go. Oh, Jesus. I gotta... Restarted nose. This is a symbol for it sounds like, because I can't give you the word. So, again, getting people caught up to speed on Charades gestures. This is sounds like. So, restarted. Fucho got it! Fucho got it! Fucho got it! Fucho got it!
2019 just resubscribed for 10 months. A brick-built version of Luke's lightsaber will be launching come November as a Black Friday Lego gift with purchase.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, big fan. Adding points to Fucho's account. He gets 1 million for that one. Congratulations. Wow. Okay, we got another Would You Rather from Asgardian Wookie. Would you rather Star Wars never being made or watching The Expanse non-stop? I'd rather Star Wars never being made. Oh, would I prefer Star Wars never having been made or watching The Expanse non-stop?
Aceless Cheered X100. I don't need to do abs exercises. I can watch Chris do charades.
Great. Oh, so I'm entertaining Liz. Great. Non-stop, like for the rest of my life, or Star Wars never having been made, I would rather Star Wars never having been made than watching The Expanse non-stop. Now, if it's just watching The Expanse once, I could suffer through it to keep Star Wars. But I would rather having Star Wars never have existed than watching The Expanse non-stop, easily. It is a poor substitute. Another would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or robot apocalypse? I'm going to say zombies. Because robots could pick you off. I mean, zombies could too, but, like, I feel like I would have better luck, getting to zombies or combating zombies than I would robots. Cenia has another Would You Rather, and then I've got the redemption, the charades in the queue. Would you rather be alone all your life or surrounded by really annoying people? I'd rather be alone all my life. No doubt about that. Zero questions there. Your sides are still sore from last night, so this hasn't been helping. I am doing my best. Here we go. We got the next charade has been redeemed, so y'all love those, I guess. Whew. All right, here we go. Airwolf 28. Okay, Airwolf 28 got it. Yeah, he got it. I was like, all right. There's a slight delay. I've got the delay as low as I can, but add points to Airwolf 28. A million right there. Easiest million points you'll earn today. Oh my god. Y'all, I mean, I may have created a monster with this. Oh, I gotta get this going again, don't I? I may have created a monster with the charades, but I was looking. This is the. If y'all can think of games like that for channel redemption points, I'd be happy to add them, because it's like, there are times in a broadcast, I mean, I love having fun, and I love chatting, and I love interacting, and there's things that are going on, and sometimes there's not, and especially when there's a lull in the chat, I just hate being here, and, I mean, I can be creative, but it's much more fun when you challenge me to do something, and then I can do it. And something like Charades is something that's actionable, it's fun, it's interactive, gets everyone going, gets everybody engaged, as opposed to me sitting here and saying, well, I finished another print tonight. So if you can think of those types of games, I'd be happy in adding them to channel redemption points. Those kind of games. These kinds of games I love. Alright, we got a Would You Rather. Give me a second. I think we've had enough of the ad at the chat. David's gone, too. We got a Charades from Aveline French. I got to do a couple of Would You Rathers here. CNEP76 asks, would you rather work the job you have now for a year at double your current rate of pay, or have 1 year off with what you're making now? I'm going to say working the job I have now at double my current rate. Because it gives me something to do. I enjoy it. And I don't know what I'd do with my year off. I don't know what I would do. I would go bored. I mean, I would do things, yes, but like I would rather have the money and bank it than not. A Hayes comes in with a Would You Rather before we get to the charade, the next charade. So I hope there's another one in the queue, because Aveline's got one to redeem. Would you rather, asks A Hayes 31, have to speak in rhyme for the rest of your life, or have to speak in riddles for the rest of your life? Oh, rhyme. I would take rhyme any day. Because if you speak in riddles, it's all Darmok and Gelada, Tanagra, Shaka, when the walls fell, Timba, his arms wide. Like, it would be horrible. You would never be able to, like, you would never be able to do it. Maybe make the charades redemption for the person redeeming gives the thing guess to a mod. It's possible. I just figured I'd do mods because that way they're usually one of them is here, and that way we don't have to worry about like information being shared or anything like that. Oh, great, we got a book. Oh, sorry. Future got it. I was like, as soon as you got Finn, I knew you'd be able to, someone was going to fill in the blank. Future got it. Add points to Fucho's account. One of these days, I'm going to accidentally give too many points, but you said it first? Oh, I'm sorry, Hollywood. Did I miss it? Oh, you did. Okay, well, you get a million points, too. Add points to Hollywood N3D. There you go. Apologies. Apologies. Now, did the points... I mean, ultimately, this is like, whose line is it anyway? I got it. Whose line... It's like, whose line is it anyway? Right? The points... gambling, popcorn, all that stuff, so... anyway, Hollywood just got it. Hollywood, I got you some points. Apologies. Apologies, I missed it. I apologize profusely. Please accept my apologies. Can we do scenes from a hat? What? I don't even know what that is. Something fishy here? Oh boy, plain sure. Okay, there we go. We're playing charades. All right. I'm gonna tweet that. Thank you. Drew Carey is a great actor, indeed. Have you ever seen Whose Line? I've seen Whose Line, yes. I used to love it. That made for a great clip. I'm sure it did. Stay tuned, and I'm sure you'll get plenty of great clips from me. If nothing, I give great clips. Not to be confused with the haircut place. Just got a notification that you tweeted, and you're just tweeting it now in your video. Big delay. Well, there's going to be delays. How do you not know scenes from a hat? Apparently, I don't. Or either that or I don't remember. It's been years. You got to remember, I watched Whose Line in college. It's been that long. Like the one where it was the guy, the British host from Whose Line, Jim Carrey, Drew Carey. I met Drew Carey actually. Went to a soccer game with him. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm all caught up. Clive Anderson, that was the guy's name. Yeah, he's the one that I watched. I mean, I enjoyed Whose Line. I really did. It's just I mean, ultimately, I loved it, and I'd laugh, at some of the things they'd say, but for some reason, it wasn't like one of those things where I was always tuned in and I was always watching and I needed to see it. I don't know why. There's some shows that I just I feel like I like almost see it too much. I don't know how else to explain it, because it's not episodic, so I feel I can dip in and out. Eveline French is redeemed. Would you rather be locked up in Disneyland or a library? Disneyland. Well, not when it's closed. Then again, I don't know. They'd both be pretty creepy closed. Yeah, I'm going to say Disneyland, because there's at least open spaces, as opposed to being in a library and something creaks and you're like, what the hell was that? What was that? The show was fun to watch. Yes, it was. CNF asks, would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 20? Fly at 20. Easily. Easily fly at 20. Yes. Yes. And food, true. I can figure out where to get the food. And find someplace not creepy. You'd be scared to see Pooh with his head off? Yeah, I would too. Child Canteen. I may have seen this one before. Oh, I hadn't. Oh, I guess I haven't. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Child Canteen. Is that a Disney Parks exclusive? Shop Disney, puts up new stuff all the time. Oh, they do have a few new things. Some of them are really kind of pricey, though. Like, they cost a little more than I would want to spend on one thing or another. I mean, I like the Star Wars stuff. But, I've seen the Chewbacca stuffed plush cheaper at Target. Yeah, I don't get a lot of the Star Wars stuff on Shop Disney like that. That might be something I would add to the basket if I needed free shipping, depending on what else they had for sale. And I don't think they really have anything right now that I'd be looking for or wanting. Anything that would be incredibly unique. Now, granted, if it's a Disney Park exclusive, I'd probably be interested. Would I rather, ask CNEUP76, detect every lie I hear or get away with every lie I tell? Ooh, see, that's a good one. I would rather detect every lie I hear. Much rather. I'm too inquisitive. It's not too hard when I thought about it. I'm like, no, I'd rather detect a lie. Because I'm pretty good at catching people in lies. Like, no. But just to have that, like, you can't get away with it. That's Disney's motto, a little pricey, but people will buy it. Yes, it is. And I'm in. Sign me up. Have I seen this action figure? I have. I just hadn't bought it. Didn't buy that Razor Crest. I probably should. Maybe when it goes on sale. Would I rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader? I breathe like Darth Vader. Like, you know, walking around. Because I can do that now. I got a little thing that if I hold it in my pocket, I can breathe like Darth Vader. So, like, when I wear my Darth Vader mask, pull it, you know, pressing a button, and people are like, oh my god, it's Darth Vader. Krusty 3D, would you rather only be able to eat hard tacos or soft tacos for the rest of your life? Oh, easily soft. Soft tacos. I am a soft taco fan. Oh, there's scenes from a hat. Oh, thank you, Kurt. I'll check that out. That might be a good idea. You really start to learn a lot about someone asking these would you rather questions. You can. You can learn a lot. You can learn a lot from a dummy. It's true. It's true. I am the dummy. Stay. Oop, I was replying to YouTube comments. Didn't get a lot today, but it was kind of a total gamble on today's video, basically challenging people. Like, I would switch to the iPhone for a week when we reach like 100 YouTube members, but like people, I don't think anybody is interested in doing that. Like, they don't care. I'm like, okay, well, at least I put the offer out there. Because, I mean, I didn't really have anything informative that I was going to post anyway today, so. Something kind of not exactly a throwaway, but at least putting it out there. Would I rather spend the weekend with pirates or ninjas? Ninjas. Yeah, because they could teach me something, you know, and the pirates, I don't know if they could teach me anything. A life skill. Would you rather answer silly would you rather questions or play charades for a week straight? Would you rather? Charades take a lot of energy. Because, I mean... would you rather be on a survival reality show or a dating game show? Dating game. Survival reality show, I would not win. You thought I lost my Twitch account? No. No, see, Travis, I was just... I'm doing YouTube Live once a week, or at least trying to do it once a week. Just as kind of like, alright, let's just see if anybody's still there. Kick it with them, hang out for a bit. I'm not sure if I still want to do that in the main channel or just do it on the YouTube Live channel, because I've got a Chris Perillo Live YouTube channel, which is where I archive all, like, there's not much going on there. I'm not even sure what's been updated. Like, it's all the archives from the, from Twitch. That's where they all go. Like, nobody sees them necessarily, but that's basically where they all go. Oh, we got another charades. Great. I don't know if... Well, I know Krusty's here. Mr. Taco. Would you rather run iOS on an Android device or Android on an iOS device? Android on an iOS device. Yeah, I think Android could bring a lot to it. iOS, I wouldn't want to run on an iOS device, so... Uh-oh, I think Kurt's coming up with the next idea here. Oh boy. You're going to Googlefy your phone? I would do it. Oh, Kurt, I hate you. Oh my god, hang on. How can I do... Alright. Shh. Okay, here we go. Oh, Krusty's got a good one too. Hang on. Okay. Fucho got it. I was like, dude, all I had to do was like, con. Fucho got it. Oh my god. This time Fucho really got it. Wow. Oh my god. Thank you for following Spin Monkey. I was just in the middle of doing some charades. So if that's why you followed to do the charade, you just missed it. Spin Monkey, but I'm sure there's... That's not... No, that's not 6 words. Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. So 2 would have been part of it. So Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. 7 words. Even though, yes, Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, but that was Star Trek 2. So. I hate this game. Everyone else seems to love it, C. Travis. CNEP asks, would you rather have a mullet or a perm? Perm. I don't even have to think about that one. I've had a mullet, although it comes more, it's more like a frolet. My hair doesn't mulletize very well, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Mullet all day, really? No, I'll Bob Ross that. I'll Bob Ross that right up. Hell yeah! What other Halloween things could I do in blue? Because this blue is, I mean, while it's on there, these ghosts are just beyond perfect, though. We got another charades and a would you rather. Would you rather lose your voice or your vision? My voice. Oh, great. Krusty's got it. Alright, here's the next one. Well, we're gonna go with this one. Or... Mark H got it. Oh my god, how the hell do you... I must be pretty skilled if you got Hunger Games out of me doing this. Mark H got it. He's the master. That was fast. I don't know how I would have done games. Games would have been... That would have been tricky. I don't know if I would have been able to pull off games at all, but I think I could do hunger. Like if I can do like one anchor word, then I'm good. But when I can't, it's just that's where it gets to be a bit of a challenge. That's what I'm saying. It was a book or a movie. No one, it's not rigged. I'm just pretty decent at doing charades. I always have been. Emoting has never been my problem. It's the vegan games. You suck at this game, Amish Ace, you just need to practice. You just need practice, man. That's all it takes. I haven't played charades in, in ages. We haven't even taught Jedi how to do it, but I don't think... She doesn't know enough to do charades. She has to be a little older when she knows more books or more movies or more TV shows. And then everyone in the room has to know the TV show, and then she has to know how to act them out. I think she's entirely too young. No, Mark, I know you guessed it. Like, I mean, like, oh, hunger, food, oh, I'm hungry, oh. CNF asks, is the CP charades where the points don't matter? Would you rather go back to kindergarten and with everything you know now, or know everything your future self will learn? I'd rather go back to kindergarten with everything I know now. I would definitely make some different decisions in my life, which would change my life, inevitably, but 'tis what it is. I'd play the stock market. It's something like that, where the points don't matter. Yes. Zootfish, were you looking for a raid here? We got Zootfish. Oh, cool. Dude, that's a cool minifig. That's a wild minifig. I love that. Oh, that's a nice minifig. Casual streamer, full-time dad, Lego collector, city builder, Lego, Minecraft, nice. Although Blind Via is streaming, and he hasn't streamed in ages, and he's on the Locker Gnome team. Looks like he's doing some circuitry design, so we're going to raid Blind Via. I'll let you all off the hook. Oh, wait, here we got a would you rather. Would you rather be successful on YouTube or successful on Twitch? Between the two, Twitch. I have a lot more fun. It's a lot more engaging. I feel closer to the community than I ever have. It's you stand out more being successful on Twitch than you do on YouTube. YouTube isn't fun anymore. I'll still do YouTube, but it's like I know I can't do it as well as I should. So, thank you, CF Weezy. Thank you for being here. Suppose that be a Pac-Man goes. Oh yeah, Hayes. I've already done 2 tonight, so this is the 3rd. I'm gonna do 4 of them. I'm doing them one at a time because I wasn't sure how they were going to turn out. So I had the file sliced, so I'm just going to go that way. I would have bought Yahoo stocks and Bitcoins. Yes, who would not? We're going to raid blind via, everyone. I will be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you for listening to the Nook TLDR. Thank you for all the cheers that came in. All the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for at least accepting the Would You Rather and Charades as a regular part of the streams. They're going to be there because I'm looking for more interactive things to do. So if you can think of games like that, I'm all in. That's what I would like to do more of rather than just sitting here every night going, oh, I'm 3D print. Oh, Star Wars. I mean, yeah, that gets predictable. I want to like throw a little bit of unpredictability, more interactivity with chat. That's what drives me. So I love doing that with y'all. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. We're going to be rating, or Tuscan rating, who is it? Blind Via. Looks like he's working on a circuitry. So, another geek and nerd from the Locker Gnome team. Here we go. Tuscan rating Blind Via in 3, 2, 1. Do I have it open? Sometimes I forget. There we go. Bring.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Hello, Chris Pro and friends. Good to see you guys.
Long time.
Thank you for the Tuscan raid.